Hello students, I hope you all are fine and doing good. In the last session, we learned types of sentences and had a very brief idea about the structure of a sentence. That the structure of sentence consists of two parts. First is subject and the another is predicate. The subject is the main topic of the sentence, whereas the predicate is the rest of the sentence. Also, we had learned that predicate always has a verb in it. Let's understand what is this subject, verb, predicate, these things. For this, I will give you some examples. Example number 1. If I say, she teaches. She is the subject and teaches is the predicate. Right? Okay. So, next sentence, she teaches English. Okay. She is again the subject. Teaches English, predicate. Let's go to the third sentence. She teaches us English. Now, she is again the subject. Teaches us English is the predicate. You can see that we can enlarge the sentence as much as we want. She is the subject, well, teaches. To teach is a verb. What is a verb first of all? Verb is an action word. Any word which depicts action is verb. So, teaches is verb and we have learned that every predicate has a verb in it. So, teaches is the verb. What is the thing that is left behind them? In this session, we are going to cover that left behind portion, that what comes after the verb. After the verb, there can be a noun, a pronoun or a phrase. So, depending upon these, we have three types of things that comes into predicate. Okay. But before moving on, I would like you all to understand the basic concepts but not to cram or learn anything. Okay. If I say that everything in this world has a name and every name has a meaning, am I wrong? No, because you too have a name and it has a meaning. Right? Or have you ever seen that a mobile repairing shop has a name of any clothing brand or a clothing brand has a name of any electronics shop? No. Every shop has a name as per their work or the things they are dealing in. In the remaining lecture, we are going to correlate the things and understand like this. So, let's start. After the verb, the remaining part of the predicate can be a noun, a pronoun, a noun phrase, an adjective or anything. So, depending upon these things, we have divided it into three categories. The first category is object. As it is very clear from the name, tell me what is an object? Object is a thing. So, when a sentence has a noun or a pronoun or noun phrase in predicate, it is an object. Now, the object is of two types, direct object and indirect object. Direct object, as apparent from the name itself, it is directly linked with something, while indirect object is indirectly linked. Now, let's understand this with examples. I will give you two examples. So, the first is she bought a book and the second is she gifted a book to me. Okay. So, she is the subject and in the first sentence she bought a book, bought is the verb. Now, book is the noun, a common noun, right. So, she bought a book. So, what she has bought? Book. So, this bought is directly linked with the verb. That is why it is called direct object. And in the next sentence, she gifted a book to me. She gifted. What she has gifted? Me or book? Book, of course, right? So, book is the again direct object because it has been gifted, and to whom it is gifted? To me. That means me. That me is an indirect object. Do you understand? The second type is compliment. Have you ever heard this word? Yes, this is the same word. To give compliments to someone is to praise someone. And how do we praise someone? With adjectives. When an adjective, noun or noun phrase is used at the place of object, it is compliment. Again, compliment is of two types. subject complement and object complement. Subject complement is one which modifies the subject and object complement is which modifies the object. We will understand this again with example. If I give you an example like Sophia is the new manager. Now Sophia is manager and new manager is now modifying Sophia. So this is the subject complement. Okay. And if I say you made me proud. Okay. You made me proud. The adjective is proud. And whom you have made proud? Me or you? Me. And me is the object. So proud has modified the object. Now the proud is the object complement. Have you understood this? Okay. Let's move to the third and the last category. The third type is adjunct. And let's understand its name first. When you break this word, you will get jumped in this word, which is basically junction. And junction is a meeting point of roads or anything, right? Therefore, something has been added in this type. And what is added is a phrase. Okay, so this phrase can be an adverbial phrase or a prepositional phrase. But the thing is that these phrases or this part of secondary importance. It is not that much important. Okay, so let's have an example like I left tip on the table. In this sentence, on the table is adjunct. It was not that needed. It was not that much important in the sentence. Let's take one more example. I meet my friends every day. And in this, every day is an adjunct. It is an adverbial phrase. So I hope you understood. That's all for this session. And in this session, what we have learned that there are three types of things in predicate. First is object, second is complement and third is adjunct. Object is a noun or pronoun or noun phrase and it is of two types, direct and indirect. Complement is adjective, noun or noun phrase again and it has also two types, subject complement, object complement. And the third is adjunct. Remember junction, that means something has been added to the sentence but of least importance. So with this we are going to end our session and in the next video we are going to have some practice questions on this. Till then, bye bye.